Ric Flair, not only did he tweet about Bobby, but also Ric Flair in 1989 was not only the world champion, he was the booker in WCW. He was in charge of matchmaking. In 1989, he had worked a program with Ricky Steamboat. He'd worked a program with Terry Funk. He's fixed to go into a program with Sting before Sting got hurt later on. But he's the booker also, and when he wants to defend the world title on television just for ratings and to have a good match and show that WCW is a superior product to the WWF, he picked Bobby Eaton. And not only did he pick Bobby, he didn't want to beat him. And even I'm on the fucking booking team with Rick. I said, when he told me, he said, we'll do a DQ. I said, what? He said, I don't need to beat him. I said, but Rick, he said, no, he didn't want to beat Bobby. He had never had a chance to have a singles match with Bobby. And of anybody on the roster at the time in, December of 1989, Ric Flair wanted to wrestle Bobby Eaton and didn't want to beat him on TV when he was a world champion. And as I've told a story, then Herd got hot. How did Bobby Eaton get a title match? You drop in out of a helicopter and then you couldn't even beat him? So then Flair said, all right. And I pitched him the idea, to be honest with you, because Flair said, I'll work with him again. This time I'll beat him. I said, I got an idea. Beat all of us up. Make the old fart happy. So we did the rematch. And he not only jerked me in the ring, hit me with my own racket, knocked me out, fucking hit Stan, knocked him out, and fucking hit Bobby with a racket, knocked him out, and fucking pinned it 1, 2, 3. And I don't think Herd was still happy about that, but then that's the extent that Flair resented that anybody would question why he would want to work with Bobby Eaton on. And by the way, from the Midnight Express scrapbook, the first Flair versus Eaton match we did in Columbus, Ohio on actually November 20th, 1989. And it was the Sunday night main event show, which, as you'll recall, Brian, was on TBS on Sunday nights at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon on the West Coast, right? It did a 3.3 rating, a 5.6 share, and was seen in 1,732,000 homes. And in 89, they figured just under or just over 2 people per home. So say 3.5 million people. And it was the highest rated Sunday TBS show in a year, with a cold match with Ric Flair and Bobby Eaton that Jim Herd got hot about. So had the rematch. And we did that in fucking brutally cold, goddamn miserable Peoria, Illinois on December 14th. And that match I just described, and that did a 3.2 rating, a 5.0 share in 1,667,000 homes, the highest rated Sunday night TBS wrestling program since the previous Ric Flair Bobby Eaton match.